Greetings, fellow humans, and good tidings from our mutual planet. So, we're 1 week in, and I want to talk about 3 things basically. How this week has been going, next week's challenge, and what I have learned in my very first week as a YouTuber. So, let's jump right in. So, last week, all I had to do was record my mood each day, and it was fine. It's something I have done before. Usually I stick with it for a few weeks, and then eventually a depressive episode kicks in, and then I feel bad enough that I don't want to record my mood anymore, and then having this gap in the data ends up making me feel anxious, and then my brain likes to do this whole cycle, and it's a fun game we play. It's fine. This is fine. Yeah, it's week 2 and we're already jumping into mental health, so keeping it real here at whatever this is. It's been pretty good so far. No big hiccups, but also no real data to speak of. I mean, how much can you really get in a week? Maybe in a few weeks it'll get a little bit more interesting, or not. Maybe I should have put some parameters in place about what exactly constitutes a mood. I don't know how helpful or how frequently nostalgic for a life never lived is actually going to come up. That's where we are. So we're recording the data, and we'll see what we do with it later. Moving on, what have I learned this week? Well, editing video of yourself is, let's just put it this way, it is probably included in Dante's unabridged and updated Inferno. It's like a whole separate circle there, where you just focus on all your flaws for a really long time. It's great. It's fun. You don't, it's hard to decide when to stop. In an ideal world, sure, you would be this super perfectionist and you would be able to just figure out exactly what you're gonna say and rehearse it all out and, re-record anything that you want anytime. But the reality is sometimes you end up with lipstick on your teeth and wonky sound. So here we are. I am confident that things will get better each week, and that's the whole point of the experiment, right? Is just gradual, incremental improvements. So fingers crossed. Consistency. That's going to be a challenge. I think that weekly posting might have been an ambitious goal, but I'm hoping that it just kind of increases accountability. So if you subscribe, then it'll be like we're in this together. So if you want to, if you're interested, do the clicky thing. Click, click, click. Right, so let's talk about this week's challenge. In addition to recording my mood each week, I will also be stretching every morning. And again, another little baby step. I'm not an inflexible person. I'm actually pretty bendy. But I'm curious to see what would happen, if I practiced it every single day. I think it's a good stepping stone to eventually, a later challenge is that I would like to exercise every day. That's another thing, is that I am finding that I would really love to just do every single challenge right now and try and just maintain them all for a year. But I know that I can't. This is not a sprint, it is a marathon. I need to pace myself. It's fine. I can do it. It's fine. I don't know exactly what stretches I'm going to be doing, and I might change it up each day or each week, or I have no idea. I'm going to try and figure out what works. If you have any kind of stretching routine that works for you, like, please let me know in the comments. That would be super helpful. And as always, if you want to join in on these weekly challenges, please feel free to do so. I mean, the more the merrier, except when it comes to grocery store checkouts, emergency rooms, traffic, and libraries. Anyway, thanks for tuning in again or for the first time, and see you next week.